The K-pop music industry has truly gone global, and idols are required to communicate with fans from all over the world. One key asset is, of course, English proficiency. Interestingly, these idols' backgrounds in learning foreign languages are incredibly diverse. Some grew up abroad, others attended international schools, and many were purely self-taught in South Korea using unique methods. Seeing them speak so fluently in international interviews often leaves many impressed, while also curious about the process behind it. Let's discuss some K-pop idols known for their excellent English communication skills in the industry. Young K. This musician's ability to write beautiful English lyrics actually has quite an interesting background. Young K spent about 4 years living and studying in Toronto, Canada, while he was still in school. The experience of living in an environment where English is the primary language clearly shaped his pronunciation and comprehension very naturally. Interestingly, before moving to Canada, Young K had already begun to accustom himself to the language in a rather unique way, by repeatedly watching the animated film Shrek until he had memorized almost all of the dialogue. This habit of watching visual displays is often a very effective method for training one's ear for foreign accents before entering the environment directly. In the entertainment world, Young K's English skills often make him the group's representative for interviews with foreign media or hosting international radio programs. His relaxed, fluent speech makes communication with global fans feel fluid and seamless. Key. Many people assume this senior idol has lived abroad for years because of his confident English. In reality, Key only participated in a short student exchange program in the United States for about 6 weeks when he was still in elementary school. That short time certainly isn't enough to make someone instantly fluent, so the key to Key's ability lies in his consistent independent study after returning to Korea. He actively practiced his skills by watching American dramas, listening to music, and most importantly, never being afraid to try speaking directly. This courage to make mistakes and continuously practicing them in everyday life is a self-directed method worthy of emulation by anyone learning a new language. On various television shows or live broadcasts, Key often casually switches from Korean to English to greet his fans around the world. He also uses this excellent command of the language to understand global fashion trends, which is one of his biggest interests outside of music. Hyunjin. This vocalist's strong American accent and casual style of speaking immediately reveal her childhood to anyone who hears her speak. Although born in South Korea, Hyunjin immigrated with her family to the United States as a baby, around 8 months old. She grew up in Niskayuna, New York, and spent her entire school years there under the name Jennifer Ha, before ultimately deciding to return to Korea to pursue a career as an idol. During her time in America, Hyunjin was very active in various arts activities at her school, including musical theater and practicing her vocal skills through opera singing. This strong performing arts background not only built her confidence on stage, but also shaped her speech, becoming very clear and expressive. Now active as a member of an idol group, her native-level English skills have become a key bridge for the group to connect with the Western music market. She can easily convey complex messages or jokes typical of American youth when attending major music festivals abroad. Giselle. Her ability to speak 3 languages fluently makes this group member always attract attention when speaking in public. Giselle was born in Seoul to parents from 2 different cultures, Korean and Japanese, but she spent most of her childhood in Tokyo. Her exceptional English skills are due to her education at the International School of the Sacred Heart, a prestigious international school in Tokyo that uses English as its primary language. This international school environment provides constant daily exposure to the language, both in formal academic settings and in everyday social interactions with friends from various countries.
As a result, Giselle is able to speak English with a very natural style, complete with an understanding of slang or colloquialisms commonly used by today's youth. This multilingualism gives her a very strategic role within the group when they need to conduct global promotions. One moment she can be speaking to Japanese media, the next she can switch to conducting an interview in English with complete fluency.
Leah. Her elegant pronunciation with a slight formal accent is a distinctive characteristic inherent in this idol's way of speaking. Leah did live in Toronto, Canada during her childhood, which provided a strong foundation for her foreign language skills. However, the most significant factor in shaping her current fluency is her educational background upon her return to Korea, where she attended North London Collegiate School, Jeju. The school is an international educational institution that implements a standard British curriculum, so all teaching and learning activities are conducted in English. Attending an institution with such a system requires students to be able to not only speak, but also to think and write in a structured manner in the foreign language. The influence of this strong formal education is clearly evident in the way Leah constructs her sentences when speaking, which always sound neat and polite, yet still relaxed and easy to understand. These highly developed communication skills often lead her to be the group's main spokesperson when they attend important events or are interviewed by international media outlets.
Jennie. This global idol's unique accent and distinctive speaking style consistently captivate listeners in international interviews. Jennie was born in Seoul, but her life changed when she went on vacation to New Zealand with her mother at the age of 9. When asked if she liked the place and wanted to live there, young Jennie said yes, a spontaneous decision that ultimately led her to settle there to study. She attended ITZY Parnell College in Auckland for approximately 5 years, a time during which she truly absorbed the local culture and language. Living abroad during her prime childhood allowed Jennie to adopt a very natural New Zealand English accent, often referred to as a Kiwi accent. This experience of living independently in a boarding school abroad from a young age also shaped her personality, becoming very confident when it comes to interacting in international environments. Now, she uses these language skills to her full potential to collaborate with global music producers, attend international fashion shows, and communicate with millions of fans worldwide. Wendy. Her eloquence, coupled with an outstanding academic record, has made this lead singer a constant admirer of her language skills. Wendy was born in Korea, but she moved to Canada with her family while in elementary school, before continuing her education in the United States. She attended Shattuck St. Mary's School, a renowned boarding school in Minnesota, where she focused not only on music, but also excelled academically. Her intelligence was clearly demonstrated when she received the Presidential Award from Barack Obama, an award given to students with the highest academic scores and outstanding leadership abilities at her school. This highly competitive educational background has made Wendy's English skills highly professional, both for everyday conversation and formal occasions. This is evident in how she often acts as an impromptu translator for her group members when they are abroad, to ensure there are no misunderstandings. Her friendliness and fluency always make international interviews more lively and comfortable. RM. The top spot for inspiring language skills goes to the leader of this global phenomenon. RM is the most visible example of successful self-taught English learning, as he never lived or resided abroad for an extended period of time growing up. His learning process began as a child when his mother bought him a DVD of the popular American sitcom Friends, which he then watched repeatedly, first with Korean subtitles, then with English subtitles, and finally without any subtitles at all. This self-study method of imitating dialogue from television shows proved highly successful in honing his listening and vocabulary to a very high level.
The world witnessed the tangible results of his hard work when RM led the group's entire global promotional campaign in the United States, from blockbuster talk shows to busy red carpet interviews. The highlight was when he calmly and confidently delivered an official speech in English at the UN General Assembly for a youth campaign, an achievement that proves that geographical boundaries are no barrier to perfect foreign language mastery with consistent perseverance.